Hey everyone, there are so many incredible fights coming up. I mean, there's just an insane amount of super boxing fights on the horizon. And, well, this fight prediction is the rematch for undisputed in the heavyweight division. I'm talking Oleksandr Usyk, Daniel Dubois, Part 2. But before we get into this fight prediction, guys, please like the video, share it out, punch that subscribe button really hard, and down below you tell me how you see this fight playing out. Okay, so since that first fight, Daniel Dubois has rolled out 3 wins against Miller, Herkovich, and Anthony Joshua. And he's looked pretty good against all 3. He did pull out against Joseph Parker, and honestly, I wish that fight would have been rebooked and would happen before the rematch with Usyk. Just because I think a fight with Joseph Parker, who's rolling himself right now, it would help build up Daniel's confidence that much more. But here nor there, it's not. Nothing I can do about it. Is what it is. Oleksandr Usyk, on the other hand, since that first fight, has put on 2 master classes against Tyson Fury. The ring control, the pace he put on Fury, the angles, as always with Usyk, is next level. Okay, crisp jab, that lead hand is so active, either a power jab, a range-finding jab. Feints come from that lead hand. In MMA, it's called hand fighting. That lead hand of Usyk is always moving, as well as his feet. Recent stretch for Daniel, he's been trying to shake that quitter reputation he got, that no heart reputation that he got. And again, in those 3 fights against Miller, Herkovich, and AJ, there were times he had to dig deep. So I think he's breaking through those. Although we don't know how Daniel Dubois is going to handle the mental fatigue that fighting Oleksandr Usyk is just going to give him. He is starting to enter his prime now, and he has good power, and now he knows what it takes to beat Oleksandr Usyk. He's been in there with him. He knows pretty much all his moves, if not all his moves. And what he has to do is he has to jump on Usyk early. I mean, just come full force, almost like a bull in a china shop. Put the pressure on, get Usyk on his back foot, get him up against the ropes, cut the ring off, don't let him breathe. He has to dig to the body. Now, look, was that body shot low last time? I don't think so. When I saw it live, I did not think that was a low shot. Belt line is never considered low. It's always considered a clean shot. He needs to go back there. He has to take that risk and just dig the body up against the ropes. Because as the fight goes on, Usyk gets better. And he is 38 now. So, look, Can Usyk remain next level forever? No, of course not. You know, only Father Time is undefeated. And he's going to eventually slow down. And you have to wonder, is this the time that it starts? You know? But at the same time, Daniel Dubois cannot be overly reckless, because if he gets overly reckless, he's open to counter shots, and Usyk will pop him constantly, and once that starts playing with Dubois' mental status, it can snowball really, really badly for him. Those of you who know me know I love trash talkers. Love them. Deion Sanders, Brian Cox, Lawrence Taylor. You know, the trash talkers are the guys that I tend to like. But what I don't like is when a promoter, a coach, a trainer, when one of those type of guys starts trash talking fighters. They have no business trash talking. They're not the ones fighting. And honestly, I think Don Charles talking crap about Oleksandr Usyk is putting Daniel Dubois' body in a bad situation. Usyk doesn't need any more motivation than to remain, well, to become a 3-time undisputed heavyweight champion. You know, that then separates him from every other heavyweight. So him shooting his mouth off is not a smart move. Usyk actually put out training videos, and I don't know if you guys have seen them, but I have, and he looks like he did when he was a cruiserweight. He is sharp as a button, and I get it. Training videos, you know, sparring videos are different than what happens in a fight. Granted, I agree with you, but he looks really good. If it goes to the scorecards, even at Wembley Stadium, I don't see a way for Daniel Dubois to win. I think if it goes to the cards, that means Usyk was able to control distance, he was able to control the pace, and that means winning more rounds, which means winning the fight. If Dubois can keep his head off the center line, even just slightly more than what he was doing before, and able to land some counters, it could help him. It would slow Usyk down just slightly enough. It might help him not get outboxed totally if Usyk slows down. Dubois also cannot square up to Usyk. He needs to fight bladed. If he fights squared up, Usyk's going to pick him apart. Fight bladed, you stand a chance. He hurt Usyk to the body. Yes, it was low, but here's the deal. You come close to that, just even like 2 inches higher up, and you chop Usyk. Even if he gets up, you have to then wonder, is he able to really go on? Or is it just the body getting him up? while Dubois can't be too reckless, he has to let his hands fly. In range, he has to throw uppercuts. Go uppercut, body combo. It can hurt. It can put a hurting on Usyk. And again, because he has the power, you might put Usyk down. So the way I see this fight playing out is I can see Dubois taking the first couple of rounds, actually. And then rounds, say, like 4 to 7, Usyk with his infinite ring IQ comes back and takes those rounds. And then Usyk gets hurt. I think Dubois hurts Usyk in this one. And honestly, it just snowballs from there. He doesn't get fully recovered, takes more and more shots. And for the first time, I am not betting on Oleksandr Usyk. I'm actually betting on Daniel Dubois in this fight. I think he has just enough to get it done. Now look, is he the better fighter? No. He's not. Usyk's the better fighter. Usyk's the better athlete. But I think on this particular night, on the 19th, I think it's Dubois' night. I think Dubois becomes the first British unified, undisputed heavyweight champion since my second favorite fighter of all time, Lennox Lewis. I think Dubois takes this fight by TKO in round 9. There you have it. Dubois, round 9, TKO, finish, undisputed champion. And I think Usyk might just... I think this is going to be a start to the changing of the guard at heavyweight. I can definitely smell the division in flux. It's time for the younger guys, you know, the Bacolis, the F.A. Jagbas, the Richard Torres Juniors, to start stepping up. But, guys, that's the fight prediction. Do me a favor, please. Like the video, share it out. Punch that subscribe button. And down below, don't forget, tell me how you see this fight playing out. Until the next video, Cyclone saying, peace out, home skis.